Hey, what's going on, YouTube people? Welcome to my channel. Wow, this video, it's about the time I was a side chick. Yep, that's right, a side chick. Oh man, this story is wild. Okay, so I was in a relationship for 5 years with this guy, long distance relationship. That's for another video. I was in a relationship with this guy that just ended. I was heartbroken, blah, blah, blah. You know, everybody knows what they go through when they break up with somebody. So I was working at Applebee's at this time, and I was the prep cook. I saw this guy a couple of times go to the back to get ice. He was cute. So I was like, okay. Anyway, long story short, he came to the back and I was surprised because he asked me out. He asked me on a date. So I said, of course, I'll go on a date. Hello. You're hot. Okay, anyway. When he asked me on a date, I noticed that he will cancel. Not once, but 3 times. So I'm wondering, why the heck are you canceling? And his excuse is, oh, I gotta go to work, and blah, 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 blah. So I told him, I was getting fed up already. I was like, okay, don't ask me out if you're busy. You know, let me know if you're gonna be working or whatever. Just don't ask me when you're busy. I'm getting my hopes up and I'm getting ready and ready to go, and then yeah. So he canceled a couple of times. So I told him, you know what? This is the last time I'm gonna say yes. So I guess he got scared or whatever, and he decided to hang out with me. We went to the movies, we went to a bar, and blah blah blah, whatever. That was a cool day. So yeah. I look a hot mess today. What the heck is going on with my hair? Okay, anyway. We went on a date. Blah, 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 blah. Everything was fine. Everything was good. Whatever. The second to third date, we went to New York City. And I noticed that his phone wouldn't stop ringing. So I'm like, okay, what the heck? His phone wouldn't stop ringing, and he picked up the phone and walked away from me. But I overheard the conversation, and he was saying, oh, I'm at work. Why are you worried about it? Please stop calling me. I'm at work. So I'm like, what the hell? So I confronted him about it, and I told him, why are you telling people that you're at work when you're not? And then he said, oh, that's my ex-wife. We're going through a divorce right now, and I have to tell her this to keep her happy because I feel like she's gonna harm our child. Mind you, at this point, I knew he had a child. I'm not against people who have kids or whatever, but I find that odd, like, okay. So throughout the night, she kept calling and calling and calling. I was getting fed up already. I was gonna tell her, yo, like, he's on a date or whatever, but he didn't want to for some odd reason. Well, he said about his child that he didn't want her to feel a certain type of way, and she might harm his child, or she wouldn't let him see his baby or whatever. I'm like, okay. I guess the very next day I told him, listen, you need to finish your divorce before you even start dating people. At this point, I feel like you just want to have your fun. You want to have your cake and eat it too. And that's not fair for me. It's not fair knowing that I got out of a hurtful relationship. A 5-year hurtful relationship. So I feel like you shouldn't do that. Like, you shouldn't play with nobody like that. Besides, you guys have a kid or blah, 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 whatever the situation is. So I try to just be his friend. I'm like, you know what? We're friends for now. You work out your situation with your wife or whatever. and maybe we'll date again. So the wife didn't like that. The wife did not like me in the picture at all. Like, she did not want me in the picture. You guys gotta hear these stories for a different video, but I've been through hell and back, cause I'm still with him. They got divorced 4 years ago. 4 years ago, she's been making our lives a living hell, and that's for another video. That's for another video, guys. Anyway, yeah. So where did I left off at? That's what I told him, and yeah, that's when I found out I was a side chick. Because not even a couple of days after that, I was at his house with his family. His sister likes me really, like, we get along good. I was at his house, and she showed up because he wanted to see his daughter. They were going back and forth at it, and then she proceeded to tell me, oh, why you don't tell Kelly the truth? And I was like, what are you talking about? And then she said, go ahead, are you gonna tell her or should I tell her? And then his face was like dead blank, like he was just shocked that she won't even bring that up. So she proceeded to tell me that they're still sleeping together, and that he's telling her that he doesn't like me, that I'm ugly, that I'm fat, that I'm this and that I'm that. So I'm like, what the hell? Like, and I looked at him and I'm like, you have an explanation to make, because number one, I'm not gonna about to fight this bitch, excuse my French, and number two, you making me look like a fucking fool. So I made him choose, and he chose me, and she didn't like that. Long story short, she didn't like that, and we gotta go. There's another video I gotta tell you guys about, because it, let me see if you guys could see. What's this? Is that pausing here? What's that? Oh, it's just pictures. Anyway, you can't see, but up there, we had a result in getting 8 security cameras in my home. 8. Because the hell, and you know what? I'm about to make that video right after this one, actually, so you guys can see what the heck I've been through for the past 4 years. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Yeah, this is the story of me being the side chick, and I'm going through hell because of it. So whatever, this is another video that I'm about to do after this one, so you guys can see what the heck I've been going through for the past 4 years. Okay, guys, peace, love, and lipstick. See you guys in the next video.